Now to an exciting new event getting underway this week on both sides of the Bay Area. It's the POC Food and Wine Festival. POC meaning people of color. And the three-day event aims to diversify the food and beverage industry while highlighting local creatives and entrepreneurs of color. It will feature local chefs, wine and spirit makers, DJs, and vendors. Joining us now is a visionary behind this new festival, founder and executive producer, Gina Marico Rosales. Thank you for joining us, Gina.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, so great to see you. Okay, tell us what's going on. What is this all about?
Oh my gosh. So I have been a longtime festival producer. We've been doing festivals in the Filipino community for over 7 years. And we really wanted to bring together a multicultural group of folks to come together, share our resources, share our knowledge, and do something bigger. So this 4-day festival is born, and we're doing dinners, curated pairings, tastings featuring chefs, beverage people, winemakers, and DJs.
So this is actually a 4-day event. I thought it was 3, but an extra day bonus.
Well, there's like a day in between. Yeah, it starts tomorrow and then goes till Sunday.
Okay, so kind of map this out for people if they're thinking, okay, the weekend's coming up. How do I even do this? How do we go about going to this and experiencing it?
Yeah, absolutely. So tomorrow, Thursday, and Sunday are opening and closing family meal dinners. So that's our folks who really want like a curated dinner experience, sit down, multi-course paired with wines, more of that traditional experience. Saturday is going to be our biggest festival day, and that's happening in Berkeley. There's going to be 15 chefs paired with winemakers. So you really get this curated tasting, and that's happening. It's our main dish event. You can hang around after. We're going to do this CBD wine and sound bath experience to get the holistic wellness. And then you can stay for our Brown is Beautiful after party. So it really just depends on what kind of vibe you want for food and drinks.
Ooh, after party sounds cool. Okay, so Sandy has said it's going to rain on Saturday, but this isn't going to impact anything? Are we indoors, outdoors?
Fully indoors, so don't worry about the rain. I saw that as well, but yeah, we'll be definitely indoors and really just trying to create space for everyone to celebrate each other, build community, finally get dressed up again. There's not as many opportunities for that.
Yeah, can you talk about why it is just so important to create spaces like this to specifically highlight entrepreneurs of color in our community?
Absolutely. There's these huge spaces of festivals that people strive to be a part of. And sometimes we are included as diverse members of this community. But with our event, what we're really trying to do is we're not just included, which sometimes can feel tokenizing at times. This is us highlighting our stories front and center, diversity, telling the stories of food that is often ostracized, made fun of, and we are shamed for when we were young. Now we can put it front and center and feel pride and not have to like water down our story at all and give opportunities for folks that wouldn't necessarily get them.
I suspect that there were a lot of people, organizations who wanted to take part. How did you tailor this list?
Oh my gosh. Well, as our first year festival too, we just, had to break in and convince people. But once we started putting the word out, there were a lot of people that expressed interest and were down with it. So we really tried to curate a mix of smaller pop-ups that are just getting started all the way to folks from Top Chef like Chef 2 David Fu and Michelin starred restaurants like Nice. So you're getting a whole broad mix of folks, and that was really important to us.
Now, are tickets still available? How can people take part?
Yeah, so at POCfoodandwine.com, we still have some tickets left. We're almost sold out for those family meals. And we have a few left on Saturday, very limited at the door. But this is a multi-generational friendly event. Perfect for buying your mom a Mother's Day gift. Bring your mom, bring your aunties, come and taste together and experience it. There will be line dancing, y'all. Come through.
So, okay, the family meal, is that one type of food or do you get to taste different types of foods?
Okay, so for tomorrow, our opening meal, it's going to be a Palestinian meal
Ooh.
featuring Reams, California, which we just saw some segments on there. So highlighting that cuisine and like really learning about their culture and food. And then Sunday is from this cannabis chef called Big Bad Wolf, who's just going to curate a 6-course paired menu with an amazing Black natural winemaker, Mad Marvelous.
Okay, let's say there's someone at home who's like, oh shoot, I cannot this weekend. I'm going somewhere. Any other events like this in the works? I mean, I feel like we should do this more often.
Absolutely. This is our first year. We're just getting started. So people should follow us on Instagram, join our mailing list, and they can hear about what we have coming up and even share their ideas of what they would like to see as we start to develop our programming.
Okay, and what are you looking forward to personally?
Honestly, I am so excited just to get these vendors and chefs and winemakers in a room together. I think we've all been working in our siloed communities, which is so beautiful. The Filipino community, there's the Black food and wine experience, Black vines, but there isn't a space that's bringing us all together yet. So I'm so excited about that. I'm excited to see people walk the red carpet in their amazing looks and celebrating brown and Black joy and diversity in our community.
It's going to be awesome. All right, Gina, we thank you so much, and I'm sure it's going to be a fabulous event.